this down. I'm going to send a message real quick. All right. Looking like no trades are going down. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? Griffin from Mojobreak.com here on this April 27th, 2025. For you guys today, we have a 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century 3-box random letter number 3. Since it is a random letter style break, we did head on over to random.org to determine our spots. No trades went down. So we're going to get right into it. Good luck, y'all. All cards will ship, base included. Hope you guys get some big time W's. And I will apologize in advance. I'm not the biggest movie buff in the world. I may potentially recognize some of these names, but definitely won't for all. So if you want to try to put me on, for sure, we could try to do that. Make it happen. Let me know what's going on with these folks. Let's get it, though. Good luck, y'all. All cards will be shipping. Let's do it. So we got a proof pack, one of one proof per pack here. We'll leave that to the end. And let's rip. Let's do it. Good luck, y'all. Starting off with a Nancy Kwan on the blue. Look like a blue scope here. Nancy Kwan, letter N. First hit, a 1 of 2. Nancy Kwan. 1 of 2. Letter N going to Joe. Nancy Kwan. Second hit, going to be a Dan Loria. Letter D. Looks like a cracked ice. Dan Loria. Letter D. 7 of 10. Dan Loria. Letter D. Going to Paul B. Dan Loria. Little cracked ice, always nice. We have an Angelica Houston on the blue shimmer. Angelica Houston, letter A. Angelica A. Going to Robert. Angelica A on the shimmer, 3 of 4. Angelica Houston, 3 of 4. Shimmer. And a slabbed hit here. Oh! Uncle Rico. John Grease. I do know this movie from Napoleon Dynamite. Red ink. How's the dealio for Uncle Rico? John Grease. 12 of 100. John J. Going to Paul. That is very sick. How's the dealio? Uncle Rico inscriptions auto. And our 1 of 1 proof. Our 1 of 1 proof here. Good luck, y'all. From box number 1. What is that? Drake Bell on the 1 of 1 pre-production proof. Drake Bell, letter D. Going to Paul. Drake Bell, letter D on the pre-production proof, 101. And a 1 of 1 printing plate. Looks like Amelia Clark here. 101 printing plate, Game of Thrones. That is Amelia Clark, letter E. On the yellow 1 of 1 printing plate, Amelia Clark E. Going to Ridwan. The Queen of the Dragons. Closing out box 1. Nice hits. Nice stuff. Number 2, Pop Century. Hit that pre-production pack first here then. Looks like there's no ink or crazy hits in there. Should have known. There's our pre-production proof pack. Let's go ahead and hit that first here. From box number 2. Good luck, y'all. A 1/1 pre-production proof Rosanna Arquette. Rosanna Arquette, letter R, going to Paul. On the 1/1 pre-production proof. Rosanna Arquette, letter R. And another 1/1 pre-production proof on the scripted. That's a gold vinyl right there. Marissa Tomei. Nice hit. Letter M. Marissa M. Going to Kaba. On the 1/1 pre-production proof. Scoop One hopes that helps out. I appreciate you, brother. MIA in the next hour. Sounds like a move, brother. Appreciate the support, my guy. Anything helps. We got a first auto here in box number 2, a Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. on the SNL host. Cuba C, 1/1. Nice hit. Going to J Egg. 1/1, Cuba Gooding Jr. on the Saturday Night host. Second hit here, a Barbara Eden, letter B, on the silver. Barbara Eden, letter B. Barbara B. 8/25. Aunt May. Yeah, Marissa Tomei, right? From the new Spider-Man. What's up, KJ? Barbara Eden, letter B. Going to Madeline. And, oh! Boom! Obi-Wan Kenobi. How about an Ewan McGregor? Ewan McGregor, letter E on the Blockbuster Summer autograph here. Woof. That's a nice hit. 2/2. 2/2. Ewan McGregor, letter E. Nasty. Going to Ridwan. Oh, big dog. Obi-Wan Kenobi. 2/2. Ewan McGregor. And our last hit up in box number 2. Jenny McCarthy, letter J on the cracked ice. Jenny McCarthy J. 8/10. Careful. 8/10. Jenny McCarthy on the cracked ice. Letter J going to Paul. Last box mojo. Ewan McGregor's a banger. Obi-Wan. Good luck, y'all. Good luck. Our last pre-production proof pack here. Whoa. Elizabeth Olsen. Another nice one from the Marvel Universe. Scarlet Witch, right? 1/1 pre-production proof. Elizabeth Olsen. Letter E. Dude, that Obi-Wan. Super sick. Super sick. Elizabeth E. Going to Ridwan. Killing it, brother. Congrats. Whoa. And a 1/1 pre-production proof. Co-stars. Rosario Dawson. Rose McGowan. Letter R. Rose McGowan. Letter R. Going to Paul B. Rosario Dawson, Rose McGowan. 1/1 pre-production proof co-stars. Last box mojo getting rolling here, y'all. Good luck. We got a PJ Souls on the blue scope. Letter P. PJ Souls. 1/1. Going to letter P for Joshua G. 1/1. PJ Souls. Letter P. On the blue scope. We got a Johnny Whitaker on the cracked ice, letter J. Cracked ice for the letter J spot. Johnny Whitaker for Paul. 11/15. Johnny Whitaker, cracked ice. Next hit up. Whoa, Haley Atwell on the purple, letter H spot. Haley H.
Oh my God, she signs those?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Hit
my
up.
homegirl.
Uncle Rico. Whoa. 1 of 6. Haley Atwell going to Joe S. Letter H.
Remember she had the world in a chokehold when she was in.
Wow. Triple co-star autograph. Dominic Chianese, Drea Di Matteo, and Michael Imperioli. You're going to have to let me know what movie that is from, what flick. Whoa! More on the back. Lorraine Baracco, Catherine Narducci, and Federico Castelluccio. 1 of 4 on the 6. That's a 6 autograph. Woof. We're going to have to hit that random, huh?
Was that a sextuple?
Sextuplet?
Sextuple auto.
Damn. So F, K, L, M, D, and D.
What's up, Andrew?
All right. That was the last card up in the break, too. So we are going to hit that random right here, right now. See who gets that sextuplet autograph on the co-stars from this Pop Century. So once again, that was the letter D spot twice. Letter M. Yeah, y'all going to have to let me know what movie that is from here, y'all. Movie or show. Lorraine L. Sopranos. Damn, that might be sought after then. I appreciate you, Steven. The Sopranos. Should have known there's hella Italian names. Leaf is fire, Andrew. Leaf is super fire. All right, so get this random up here, y'all. We're going to roll it off same amount of times as we did for our spots. 5 more times in the random. Going to be F, forget about it. F, K, L, M, D, and D on the sextuplet auto. Got all 6 spots there. We're going to roll it off 5 times here. Good luck. The Gabagool. Good luck, y'all. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. Spot at the top after the 5 rolls. We'll get the hit. 4 and 5 here. 5 times in the random. Let's go into our letter M spots. Letter M getting the sextuplet for Kaba. Congratulations. I have no pens here. Sharpie will have to do for now. All right. Go into our letter K spot here. The sextuplet. Catherine Narducci for the K spot. Federico Castelluccio, Lorraine Baracco. We got a Catherine Narducci, Dominic Chianese, Drea Di Matteo, and Michael Imperioli on the sextuplet. 1 of 4. Going to the letter K spot. And the rest of that recap for you from our Pop Century. Got a Haley Atwell, 1 of 6. We had an Angelica Houston, 3 of 4. Dan Laria, 7 of 10. Nancy Kwan on the 1 of 2. Johnny Whitaker, Cracked Ice, 11 of 15. PJ Souls, 1 of 1. 101 pre-production proof for the R spot. Rosario Dawson, Rose McGowan. We got a 101 pre-production proof, Elizabeth Olsen. We had a Jenny McCarthy, Cracked Ice, 8 of 10. Ewan McGregor, 2 of 2. Blockbuster Summer, Obi-Wan autograph. Got a Barbara Eden on the silver, 8 of 25. A 1 of 1 Cuba Gooding Jr., SNL host, 1 of 1 Cuba Gooding Jr. A 1 of 1 pre-production proof Marissa Talmy. We had a 1 of 1 pre-production proof Rosanna Arquette. 1 of 1 printing plate yellow Amelia Clark. 1 of 1 printing plate Drake Bell. And a slab or a one-touch inscriptions auto Uncle Rico on the How's the Dealio, numbered to 100. John Grease. Alrighty, y'all. That will officially do it for our 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century 3-box random letter number 3. Congrats to all spots. Got a nice hit or parallel. All cards will ship, base included. If you wanted to take a look at those.
Did I hear a printing plate Amelia Clark?
You did indeed. You did indeed.
What the heck? That's a banger.
That is indeed a banger.
Oh, it's not an auto.
Yeah, not auto.
That's
Still sick though. 1 of 1 Amelia Clark.
Still an Amelia Clark.
The Dragon Queen.
Pre-production proof.
What are you doing here, Uncle Rico?
Super Fractor.
Yeah, the gold vinyl there.
Yeah.
The pre-production proof. It's like what they make before they sign them. You know what I mean? Like that's like the base type of
Is
thing.
that what that is?
The baseline, yeah.
Damn, that's freaking like that marketing team.
I mean, so they're the only ones that do it stuff like that. So I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? I can appreciate it. I think it's cool.
No, it's good.